I see dull people.
You don't like my singing, do you?
So Costner, rather sporadically, decides he does like the kid now and is going to show her how to swim.
Put the water to your arms and legs, how to move. You're going down. Hold your breath.
So we get a good minute and a half of just the two of them swimming, which, after you introduce the idea of pedophilia in this world, is starting to look a little suspicious. Now, hey, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that once you drop that bomb, you drop that fucking bomb. Okay, so they come across another trap set by the smokers as they turn around and try to hightail it out of there. This looks like a job for, you guessed it! Stuff, 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 stuff. Stop! But Hopper gets a good shot in and wounds Costner pretty hard.
He's hurt.
3! But Costner heals pretty fast. In fact, I dare say it doesn't affect him at all, as Helen demands that Costner takes her to see Dryland.
Get in.
Well, what about Enola?
You're going to the air for what? Get in the water.
It'll be alright.
Oh, yeah, she'll be fine. Just ignore the fact that you just escaped the terrorists. They're most likely tracking you right now, and literally, you're not moving. Let's just put the idiot clock up there to count down what a dumb idea this was. So he drags her underwater in this safety bubble, only to show her that dry land is all washed up. Of course, you could make the argument that the air pressure would kill her, and if not, she'd probably run out of oxygen eventually, but like I said, let's keep it one plot hole at a time. And speaking of which, the idiot clock is almost up. How's Enola? What? The smokers got her? Well, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you two were idiots! They jump in the water and Costner breathes oxygen into her mouth, leaving the smokers to destroy the boat and take Enola away to try to figure out the map on her back.
My boat.
You maniacs. You blew it up. Damn you. Damn you all to hell.
So as they sit there stranded, Helen asks Costner a question.
When I offered myself to you, why didn't you take me?
Because you didn't really want me.
Well, it's good to know he's an ethical savage. Trying to murder children, sell women, and drowning little girls is fine, but when a lady says no, he knows it means no. So while participating in post-boat burning, stepdaughter kidnapping, inevitable death sex, which, let's be honest, is the best sex, the mother of all friggin' coincidences takes place.
No, Helen, above you!
What? Yeah, I guess he got that whole controlling the balloon so he can pick up people thing figured out. But it turns out other people survived as they band together and try to figure out what to do.
There's land. It's right under our keel. None of it's dry anymore.
Some is. Enola's been there. I know that now. I saw what she drew.
So that's why he's going after Enola, to find dry land.
I don't care about dry land.
This is ridiculous.
I don't even think he was talking about the plan. I think he was talking about Costner's acting.
I don't care about dry land.
I don't care about dry land.
This is ridiculous.
So Costner decides to go after Enola alone, finding the smoker's ship and being lucky enough to find a series of holes that just happen to lead right up the boat. Lucky.
You've got your pet freak coming to rescue you.
He's not a freak and he can take you anytime. He's killed dozens of people and doesn't have any mercy or anything. He even kills little girls. He doesn't have a name, so death can't find him. He doesn't have a home or people to care for. He's not afraid of anything. Men least of all.
You know, it's pretty bad when a little girl has to be your spokesperson in a movie. It doesn't make the hero look especially tough. I mean, can you imagine if Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction had a kid as a spokesperson?
His fro can block out the light of 1,000 suns. His teeth can take out even the biggest of kahuna burgers. And his constant use of the N-word makes my mommy so angry that he's well worth the R rating.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
He's fast and strong like a big wind. He can hear 100 miles and see 100 miles underwater. He can hide in the shadow of a noon sun.
Captain Costner is so mighty that they say even Blood the Bear Joe can't defeat him. No, I didn't say that. No, somebody else brought it up. No, it was a little girl. She's totally crazy. So Hopper hypes up the crew by showing them that he has the map to dry land. This encourages the crew to keep on rowing, which, let's be honest, looks unbelievably silly. But Costner comes in after the crowd has left to get his friend back.
It's him.
It is him. You guys are in so much trouble.
Thank you! Annoying little brat. Can I see it again? God, that's satisfying. Can I see a cycle of that? Such pleasure.
I thought you were stupid, friend. But I underestimated you. You were a total freaking retard.
I want the girl. That's all.
Well, what on this screwed up earth makes you think that you're gonna get her?
Hey, just out of curiosity, why aren't they shooting him? Isn't this just giving him time to whip out a flare, light it up, drop it down a pipe, and blow up the entire ship? Yes, it is! Now, to be fair, this does lead to a very funny scene where the one guy who lives a very tortured life looking after the oil sees the flare drop.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, you gotta admit that's really funny.
Don't just stand there! Kill something!
Was this your big vision?
Alright, show me the scene again. Thank you. So Hopper gets the girl to the plane as we finally get the showdown between Costner and Goldilocks here.
You should have stayed on the water.
Well, wasn't that a thrilling build-up to an unbelievable letdown? So we see that Hopper is getting away with Enola on the plane. What's Costner to do? Let's get ready for start! God bless you, Stuff. We love you. So Costner gets Enola to the balloon, but again, Hopper, being the world's greatest shot, knocks her off. He and some henchmen try to get to her as Costner thinks up a plan, which leads to, and let's be honest here, one of the stupidest rescue scenes ever! What the flying fuck bucket? This whole movie is bent on showing us all the technical aspects and exactly how it works, and yet the last big action scene comes down to a Wile E. Coyote scenario! Oh, and I just love how they happen to have the exact amount of bungee cord from the balloon to the water to pull this stunt off. What a bloody douche, man. What a bloody douche. So Gregor finally figures out the language on her back and figures out the way to dry land. And of course, wouldn't you know it, they eventually come across it. Alright, I want to end this review, so insert Lost, Blue Lagoon, Swiss Family Robinson, Jurassic Park, and/or Gilligan Island joke here. Get creative. So Costner, of course, says he doesn't belong in this world and decides to go back to the sea. I guess he prefers drinking his own piss. He says goodbye to the girl, gives the most non-caring kiss ever given to a woman, and sets out to let people down again in The Postman. Whew, okay, that's Waterworld, one of the biggest bombs of all time. But is it one of the worst movies of all time? Well, let's look at the bad stuff. Costner's a bore, there's a ton of little plot holes that do start to add up. And as far as the expensive movie at the time goes, yeah, I'd probably expect a lot more too. But for what it is, just a basic shoot-'em-up action film, it's not that bad. The sets are a lot of fun, you really get an atmosphere for this world, Dennis Hopper is enjoyably over the top. And to be honest, I kinda like Stuff. Watching the technicals of this world is really enjoyable. I like seeing how everything works and functions as it makes the world seem a lot more practical and real. But does that make it a good movie? No. But I don't see how that makes it an awful one either. Maybe in a way that's its worst crime. One of the most expensive movies of all time, and it's just okay. It's not spectacularly bad or spectacularly good, it's just okay. For many moviegoers, simply being an okay movie is the biggest letdown. But for me, it simply means it's okay. Take what you will from that and decide on your own. I'm the nostalgia critic, I remember it, so you don't have to. One more time.